Hello and welcome to this reading. Today I'm going to be using the Oracle of the Mermaids deck. This is a card deck by Lucy Cavendish, one of my favorite deck creators. So I'm also pairing this with some Jones soda caps. They have little fortunes underneath, as well as I'm going to be using the Wandering Star Tarot, and I'm going to burn a little bit of this lotus incense. Still wintry here in Canada. I've got my heat going, so I hope that's not too distracting or too loud here. But let's just get the energy here. I'll give you a minute to decide which card is calling to you, or you may choose by the stone as well. And as always, I flip them over so you can get a look at the image. That can help you decide which one is resonating for you today. So let's see. And the sun is setting, so I might have to switch to some different lighting as we go along. And as I say that, be brighter than the fire around you is the first cap, wisdom here. And the card is Telepathy. It's nonverbal communication, energetic pulses, mind reading. So this could be something that you are experimenting with your gift with, communicating nonverbally and practicing telepathy. You could have a telepathic connection to certain people or a certain person. Could be a lover, could be anybody, could be a friend, a child, a family member as well. Be yourself, everyone else is taken is the second cap. And the card is Divine Sensuality, Making Love Erotica. So this one's about embracing this part of yourself. This is also number 22, so 22 or 222 could be significant if you resonate with that energy, which it is not a sin, right? It is a part of your human expression, depending how you direct that energy. The last one here is Everything is Temporary. And the card for this one is Falling in Love. So another card sort of about love here and sensuality, kissing the divine in another and in yourself. I feel like this one is about more of the agape love here. So go ahead and choose which one resonates for you, and I'm going to get into the reading. Find your reading in the description or in the timestamp on this video below. Otherwise, if you're watching from the TikTok app, then the videos will be following this on my page. So this is reading number 1, card number 1, Telepathy, the nonverbal communication and energetic pulses, mind reading. Let's get your tarot cards. This is the Wandering Star Tarot deck for anybody who is interested in any of these beautiful decks today. Let's go ahead and get you the tarot message to go along with this oracle card today. Ace of Swords. So I feel like you are making a decision here with this one. And this is a decision based on using these gifts that you have. Finally, I'm sensing like coming out of the spiritual closet with this one. And with your cap saying, you know, be brighter than the fire around you, I feel like there could be a lot of criticism around you regarding this ability. Like there's not many people you can speak to on what you know, what you sense, what you know to be true with this gift. So I feel like it's also important to just speak up about it. Like draw in the people that are on your similar frequency as well. Queen of Wands. This is about kind of letting your flame, burn or ignite. That's kind of what I'm getting with this one. I know there's no fire in this specific card of this one, but she is this confident leader. She is, burning bright is kind of what I'm hearing with this. Allow yourself to burn bright, and it doesn't matter what's happening around you. That's why it's saying be brighter than the fire around you with Queen of Wands. Just exude that confidence. So I feel like you're somebody who has a gift with this, and you're going to be like teaching others how real this really is. You could be on the spectrum, or you could have a child or a family member on the autism spectrum that this is real. I'm hearing like the telepathy tapes as well with this one. If you haven't heard of that, perhaps that's something to check out. Page of Swords, curiosity, intelligence, charm, ambition. It's also wisdom. So I feel like keep using this gift, because this is also new beginnings as well with Ace of Swords. It's like keep using this gift so that you can kind of get better at it is what I'm hearing too. Master this. It's like when you master this ability, you'll also be able to teach others about it. That's what I'm getting. And it's not to like show off or anything like that. It's just simply to evolve. We're evolving as a human species into this kind of thing, where we can really read people and we can read what is true and what is false. It's going to be shown on their faces. We're going to be able to read people when we're moving into the next dimension of human evolution. The Lovers reversed. Love, harmony, union. So I feel like it could be a lover, in fact, that in your life is kind of not on your frequency is what I'm getting with this. It could really be somebody close to you. If it's not a lover, it could be soulmate energy that very much questions this, and it's somebody you feel like you cannot open up to. So I feel like in order for you to make the decision to be confident with this, you're kind of debating leaving this person behind is the energy I'm getting. Or like, how do I, it's almost like you want to prove this to this person, but I feel like Spirit is saying you have nothing to prove. And if they can't see it, they just can't see it. These two are coming out. Four of Pentacles, Temperance reversed. You need to get into balance with body, mind, and spirit with this one, and follow your guidance above others' judgments. That's what I'm getting. I feel like there's a bit of fear to upset stability here. This could be to do with that partner as well. It could be to do with, like, I feel like you're kind of torn to move on from somebody here. And as I mentioned, it could be a friend as well. Any kind of soulmate energy. But there's a call to get balanced in order to shift into a new beginning. I feel like the message is whatever's causing imbalance is not for your highest good here, okay? That's why Ace of Swords, like change of direction may be needed in order for you to feel like you can really be yourself. And we have the two swords on either side. So I feel like that's extremely important. That's extremely symbolic. Like, you must follow truth above all else and be brighter than the fire around you with the Queen of Wands energy. I feel like I want to use the Light Seers Tarot as well. I just have this mini deck out today. Let's get some confirmation from this tarot deck. What else do you need to know? Death and rebirth reversed. That's what I'm talking about. In order to step into the new, you may need to, you know, change something here. Change your, it almost feels like your approval for others, like for the approval of your own self. You know what I mean? Choosing yourself over choosing the judgments of others, or shrinking to stay small for others. And Two of Pentacles, so balance again with Temperance. That makes so much sense. There's some balance needed here. And what about Queen of Wands? Some confirmation on Queen of Wands energy, please, Spirit. 10 of Wands reversed, 7 of Cups reversed. This is what I'm saying. There's like a decision to be made that you're refusing to make about walking away from somebody, from something here, from choosing something over your gift here, which Spirit is calling you out on right now. Because you're overburdened. I feel like you're really stressed about this. But you can't make this gift go away. You can't make this knowledge go away as much as you've even tried. I feel like you've had this gift since a child. Since being a child. 5 of Wands. Some confliction, some competition energy around you. And that's like what that Jones cap said, right? Be brighter than the fire around you. It's very important. Like, I feel like you can't fear losing this stability or this solid foundation, especially if it has to do with money. Like, Spirit will bring in the money that you need. If it is that it is a relationship, a workplace, something that you have ties to for your stability that you're being called to walk away from in order to choose using this gift and being yourself, then just know that you're going to be provided for. You don't need to have this conflict. You don't need to argue with anybody either. I'm hearing arguing could be something that you're dealing with. These two are also sort of flying out here. King of Swords reversed, 6 of Swords reversed. So the need to move on from something. And King of Swords again, this is speaking your truth. Speaking your truth about your truth, who you are, what your gifts are, and being confident in yourself. This is what's lacking right now. That's why these are reversed. You need to get into this energy of moving on from anything that causes you to shrink, and that includes your confidence. Wherever you're not being able to use your wisdom, follow your truth, speak your truth, open up the throat chakra, also with this one. So I'm going to leave that like that. I feel like there's somebody to move on from, though, with this message. I feel like maybe we'll get one more just to fill this spot right here. In terms of this Lovers reversed, what do they need to know for one last final message, please, Spirit? Queen of Swords reversed as well. Boundaries are needed, definitely. King and Queen of Swords. So this is truth. This is your self-expression. And with Queen of Swords, it's your boundaries. They're lacking right now. You need to speak up for yourself. So let me know how this resonates for you in the comments below. I'm sending you so much love. Please take care of yourself. Choose yourself. Love yourself. Be brighter than the fire around you. You have a lot of power, you know, and you're protected. I put these guys out for a reason. See no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. Just claim that you're protected. Pray that over yourself. If you feel like you need a little extra protection as you step out with your gifts, whatever they are. We all have unique gifts, guys, and I'm here to encourage you to use yours. Your time is short, it's precious, your life matters, and we need you. So take it how it resonates for you. I'm sending you so much love, and I hope to see you in my next video. Hello and welcome to this reading. This is for those who chose card number 2. This is Divine Sensuality. You know, this is a gift I mentioned. It's not always what people assume to be you being unhinged or you being out of alignment. Be yourself, everyone else is taken. I feel like you have this very confident, very magnetic aura. And we also have the turquoise stone, which is throat chakra. It's self-expression, but I feel like your expression also comes from your sensuality. The way you look, you're very magnetic and attractive. And perhaps you've even tried to dim this out of fear of being like out of alignment or in sin in some way. So this card has come to tell you that this is a part of your expression as somebody who is a child of the divine, you know, as somebody who is meant to emanate. You're meant to emanate something here. So let's get some tarot cards. First one is Seven of Pentacles reversed. I feel like you've blocked your own success. You could be somebody that's like into modeling or into some kind of something to do with your beauty here and your sensuality that you exude. You know that it's kind of part of your purpose. You've gotten a lot of compliments in life. I feel like you just shrink a little bit here. We have Eight of Swords. This is anxiety, feeling trapped, and the frustration. Also Eight of Cups. It's time to shift. It's time to make a change. I feel like you know this. This is confirmation. 8 and 8 as well. So you could be seeing 8, 8. I feel like you know that you need to just let yourself be seen for who you are. And I feel like it's okay to be judged. I feel like your judgment has mainly come from family members here. Perhaps you do some more like risque kind of thing for your job, if you know what I mean. And I feel like there's people around you that do not like it. Otherwise, you're just more free and open in being who you are. Four of Pentacles reversed. So this could be, as I said, part of how you make money or something you know you could use to make more money with modeling. Something like this. Could even be your voice for some of you. Singing also has to do with throat chakra, and it is a very sensual activity. Queen of Wands, very magnetic, very attractive, as I mentioned. I feel like you just are not using this to your advantage out of fear of being judged. Out of fear of being seen also for all of who you really are. Knight of Swords, but Spirit is saying you got to end this inner conflict here. That's what this is about. Highs, lows, conflict, tension. And this is a green light go energy. It's cutting through to the truth and just moving on, moving forward. You can't stay stuck here in fear and not using all of what you have, all of your gifts. That's what I'm getting. So now I'm going to do some more of the tarot, but with light seers mini cards here today. So what about this Seven of Pentacles reversed? Not planting any goals here, not going forward with success. Give us some more information here. Empress reversed. So this is the divine feminine. She's the combination of all the queen cards. She's also receptive energy as well with this one. You need to allow yourself to receive. You've been blocking yourself. So this is a divine feminine collective I'm really channeling here. I feel like you've been blocking yourself here. And I feel like it's really from childhood. It could be like religious programming here as well. And really being judged on, like, say, doing your makeup, doing your hair, dressing yourself up. It's like you're perceived as being a sinner. And outsiders even, there's a lot of jealous energy around you. From other women perhaps. And then men who lust after you is coming through. And so you've kind of hidden yourself is what I'm getting here. That's why the fear. King of Wands reversed. You've hidden your confidence here. You don't want to shine because you're a little bit afraid to be perceived by others in whatever way they're perceiving you, but that's none of your business. You can't control how others perceive you. That's the message coming through here. The Fool. It's time to leap into a new beginning. A new fresh energy along with change that goes so well together. It's time to shift and change into a new direction. And I feel like that's a little scary for you. It's a little scary for you. A little bit of fear with this whole collective of people watching these videos today. We'll have to see what comes for card 3, but also similar energy for card 1. 6 of Cups. This has to do with family, nostalgia. And this is what I was saying is you probably could have even been a child that was very adored for your looks. People were jealous of you, you know, people coveted what you had based on just how you looked. You know, it does happen. It happens. You have something that somebody else wants, and there's that energy of jealousy. 8 of Pentacles reversed. They say pretty privilege, you know, but I feel like it's sometimes more difficult for women who are more attractive and more magnetic because they get a lot of hate. So people often say, oh, pretty privilege, but it's kind of like, no, you're getting a lot of hate. You're getting actually left out because people assume things are easy for you. That's what I'm getting with this 8 of Pentacles reversed. There could have been people from the past that have just assumed life is easy for you. You know, everything is great in your life because of how you look and how magnetic you are. Sure, you attract some people who are really into you, but you're not into them. That's what I'm getting is you don't want that type of energy. You want to be able to use your beauty and your energy, this kind of energy for good. You know, I'm really getting that. It keeps coming through like this is not an evil thing. So let's see more about you stepping into Queen of Wands energy. Page of Cups reversed. I feel like there's some fear of receiving, some kind of blockage when it comes to receiving here, or letting yourself really shine in your Queen energy, like in your Empress energy, this divine feminine energy. And let's get more on this. Knight of Swords, please, Spirit. Emperor reversed. Interesting. So I feel like this has to do with confidence as well. Stepping into your confidence, your true confidence. I feel like both, you know, divine masculine and divine feminine energies are a little bit, you know, not in the upright here because your confidence is a little bit lacking. Your confidence is a little bit lacking with these two reversed. That's why I feel like you've tried so many ways to be different, you know, with be yourself, everyone else is taken. You've tried being everything everybody wanted you to be, and at the end of the day, it hasn't brought you fulfillment. It hasn't brought you happiness. The only last option you have is to be yourself. Last card for this collective of people watching this video, please, Spirit. 5 of Cups. Time to let go and to grieve here with this one. Let go of all that past stuff, all those people's projections onto you based on your life, based on your beauty, based on your sensuality. It's none of their business ultimately at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying as well? This is your life and it's time to be yourself. So for some of you, it is like acting in different roles. It's modeling. It's something to do with your beauty here and your ability to use this power to, you can make money with this, you know, with the 7 of Pentacles and 4 of Pentacles. And the reason you don't step out with this is your fear of being judged by others, which has happened in the past. So it's something you have to work through and just realize that you have to choose yourself at the end of the day. You have to be yourself because everybody else is taken. You have a role to fit here and it may not make sense to others. It may not make sense at all, but you're somebody who's really beautiful, really protected by the divine as well. And you're supported in this, okay? So take it how it resonates. I hope that this helps somebody today, whoever this is for. Let me know in the comments below. I'm sending you so much love and I will see you in my next video. So this is reading number 3, card number 3, which is Falling in Love. What a beautiful image here, beautiful painting and drawing. This is kissing the divine in yourself and in another. So when we truly love somebody deeply, it's a very divine relationship. Everything is temporary is also the cap that came out with its wisdom. So I feel like this is your message to really love who you love. So it's going to be different, resonate differently for different people, but I'm also channeling like love is love, the whole LGBTQ collective of people who perhaps you haven't felt like you can just be who you are and be in love with who you're in love with. Doesn't matter their gender, doesn't matter how they show up in the physical. This is love that goes beyond physical. So let's get some Wandering Star Tarot. Of course, the LGBTQ message is not for everybody, but it is something that's coming out. Hermit reversed. I feel like you've been in hiding. That's what I'm saying. Whatever this loving relationship is, you have been in hiding from your true feelings and from possibly expressing this to either somebody, or it could be a love that's kind of been kept hidden in secret because you're fearing how people will react. It could be an age gap relationship as well, just something that's a little bit judged as taboo. Also could be like different races. Take it how it resonates. Something here where your relationship, you feel like you have to hide it. Could also be that there's a lot of evil eye on this relationship for whatever reason. Different messages for different people. You'll take it how it resonates for you. You'll know. 6 of Swords, but you got to move on from hiding. That's what I'm getting with this. It's not time to hide anymore. This love, okay? And also self-love. So for others of you, it can be self-love and just showing up in a totally new way where you're expressing yourself in a very unique way that perhaps you haven't allowed to be seen. We got 2 coming out here. We have 4 of Wands and the Hierophant reversed. So I'm going to take both. You know, Hierophant reversed is you hiding from the truth here. Let's put this one under the Hermit energy. Let's make a bit of room here so you can see them. And for this one, 4 of Wands, 1111 could be significant, but in order for you to be free, you need to express yourself freely. This also goes along with the love. This is union. It's also sometimes signified as marriage or crossing a threshold, going to a deeper, you know, area of your relationship where you haven't gone before. That's what I'm mentioning with Hermit reverse, like coming out of hiding. Could be also just expressing yourself, how you truly feel about this person. It's time to take it to the next level. Because as you love others, you're allowing the divine to love even more. You're being more of an expression for the divine. 10 of Wands is burden demands overload. It's time to let go of whatever's been weighing heavy on you here. I feel like that's in terms of something you need to say, someone you need to express yourself or come out of hiding with this relationship, right? Moving on from being in fear. That could have been needed for a while to kind of cloak your energy with that Hermit card, but no longer. The last tarot card is Knight of Pentacles reverse. So it's time to move forward. This is prosperity, benefits, investment, investing in the relationship or investing in yourself, however this is resonating. It's time to do that. This is reversed, so it's time to get this energy moving, you know. Move forward without fear as well as what I'm channeling. So let's get some of the Lightseers Tarot, the mini cards to go along with this reading for further clarification. What do you need to know about the Hierophant and the Hermit here? And the falling in love message in general. Spirit, what do they need to know? 4 of Swords reversed, the Moon. See, for a long time you've already been examining your feelings over and over, you know, figuring out how to do this. 4 of Swords is rest. You've been in this rest period, and I feel like it's time to move on from that energy. You've done a lot of self-reflection. You've done a lot of back and forth with your feelings. With the Moon card, it's all about your feelings, your emotional state, and balance, you know, with the dog and the wolf, the white and the black here. So it's like you have a very balanced energy now. I feel like you're very intuitive and you know it's time to move forward from this stagnant energy. Let's get another one here. The World, yeah, completion of a cycle. It's time to move forward from this. I'm going to put that one here. Let's get some more in regards to letting go of your burden. 10 of Wands reversed, Knight of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Swords is flying out. She's all about boundaries. She's about speaking up for herself and her life and her self-expression. She can be a little cutthroat, you know, she can be a little savage when imbalanced, but I feel like if that were to be your energy right now, it's only because you felt like you had to hide. So maybe you're a little bit having your guard up against others could be a little bit of a cold energy. Spirit's asking you, if that is the energy you're in, to release that and just be like cool, calm, and collected. Know who you are with confidence, you know? No need to be icy to anybody, but let go of the burdens, because I feel like that's what's going to help. It's something within yourself that you're just still keeping a guard up for in regards to, you know? And you're really being asked to lead with love here, starting out that whole message with falling in love. Let's get another one here. 10 of Wands is also out. So 10 of Wands twice, double confirmation. This is leaving behind the past, leaving behind the baggage, leaving behind others' opinions is really what I'm feeling too. And starting to move forward with this Knight of Pentacles energy. Move forward into the life that you want to have for yourself. As your caption, as your cap says too, everything is temporary. So I feel like you're learning that lesson here. It's like, why am I staying stuck? Why am I staying in a vibration that's really more of a people pleasing, you know, more of living for what others want versus what I want? 6 of Swords, double confirmation here as well. Move on, time to move on. Spirit is having a clear message here. And know that all of your love, it's meant to be, you know, shown. It's meant to be known. It's meant to bless this world with love, you know, that vibration you put out into the world. There's nothing bad and wrong about it. So whoever it is you love, whatever sort of restrictions were placed on this type of love judgment, it doesn't really matter. You need to realize that it's too much of a burden to suppress it. And if it's something that you need to say with Queen of Swords to this specific lover, to this specific person, whoever that is for you, whatever relationship that is, you need to say it. That's what's really coming through. Let's end it with these two. Well, this one was upside down to start, so I feel like I'm not sure how to take that, but 2 of Swords reversed, 2 of Pentacles. She landed this way when she fell, so it's like you need to balance. You need to come out of this energy of feeling unsure, feeling uncertain, kind of, it's almost like you're lying to yourself about your true feelings here though, because I feel like with it reversed, you're coming out of that energy of feeling conflicted, and you know what you need to do now. You know that you need to get into balance, really, right? And how's that going to happen? By expressing your deepest truth and moving on from hiding. That's what Hermit is about. You've been in hiding, and it's time to move on from that energy. You've taken long enough to evaluate this situation, and Spirit is saying it's time to move forward and to choose yourself, choose the love that you want for your life, because life is temporary. Everything is temporary, and it's time to finally walk away with 10 of Wands, finally walk away, pack up, you know, move on from anybody who's stopping you from having this type of love, because as I mentioned, love in all of its expressions is needed. So I hope this resonated for you. Keep your eyes open for 1111. Also 22 or 222 could be significant with this. 1010 as well. We have 662. So a lot of these numbers, these double numbers I'm seeing. And I feel like you know deep down what you need to do. You've done the work with Hermit, the Hierophant. You've gained wisdom. The wisdom's been telling you to move on. So this is probably just a confirmation message. Time to come out of hiding, okay? Sending you so much love. Let me know if this resonates for you in the comments below and how it resonates. And I will see you in my next video.